Finding random frames in Transformers Age of Extinction until it's ugly. Okay, I know these movies get a bad rap, guys, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a bad frame in it because it's still a professionally produced movie. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You gotta be kidding me. An explosion, seriously. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to make this video a minute long so that TikTok will pay me. So we're gonna change the rules, okay? This is not a good looking shot, but we're gonna go until we do find a good looking shot. We're gonna go until we find a pretty shot. Here we go. Next shot, let's go towards the beginning because there's probably not many explosions in the beginning. 1, 2, 3. But there is a lot of motion blur and overexposed. Is that TJ Miller's mouth? That's not pretty. Okay, next shot, let's go towards the end. 1, 2, 3. What is this? I think it's some kind of battle scene, and I'm sure that battle scene looks excellent in the actual movie when it's not just this frame, but just this frame is not pretty. You would not want to have this frame on your wall. Let's go towards the beginning again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so at first glance this looks okay, but the first thing you'll notice that I don't like is that his shoulders are very overexposed here. They are completely white. The reason it looks like this is because they are shooting probably in the middle of the day. The sun is directly above them, maybe slightly behind him, and it is just shining bright down on him, and it's casting this kind of ugly shadow on his neck as well. And they're not really doing anything to try to diffuse that light, because a lot of times people will just put a big, like 12 by 20 by silk above this actor and it'll soften the light and you won't get these hard lines right here and you won't get the highlights on the shoulder. Another thing is, why are we making their skin tones so saturated? Why does he have to be this orange? Because if I bring this into DaVinci and I just desaturate his skin tones, this just looks a lot better to me. That's before, this is after my color correction. Like, does that not look better? I don't know, it does to me. I'm gonna say this isn't pretty. Let's go again towards the middle. 1, 2, 3. More motion blur, not pretty. Let's go again towards the middle. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. What is up with Stanley Tucci and the motion blur? The sky here is just way too overexposed. I don't know if this is because they shot in a location that the sky was just really overcast and foggy or smoggy that day, and there's just no blue in the sky anyway. But either way, this is not what you want if you're shooting directly into the sky. It's not pretty. Let's find another one towards the end. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Not pretty. Let's go again, back towards the middle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what? This one looks weird. Why does this look so weird? So we obviously have a lot of CGI back here, so she's probably being shot in front of a green screen or a blue screen and then composited in post with the CGI. But there's just something about the way they composited this shot that doesn't look quite right to me, specifically having to do with the focus on her. And this could be one of two things. First of all, this just looks to me like it's not actually being thrown out of focus. It doesn't look like they actually took the lens on set and rack focused it so that she went out of focus. It looks like they took her in focus shot in front of a green screen and then put it in their VFX program and just put a Gaussian blur on it or something. It looks fake to me. Second of all, there's something that all cinematographers know as depth of field, and the depth of field of an image is just the furthest and the closest point in an image that looks in focus. So the depth of field in this image would be all the way from back here at this spaceship, probably several football fields away, and then all the way, it looks like almost to where she's at. And I think the problem is that it looks like this stuff over here, whatever this is, wires or whatever, it looks like this is very close to her, but it's in focus, and she is not in focus. If you were filming this in real life, I think that these things over here would also be out of focus. Not a terrible shot, but I don't think it's pretty. Let's go again towards the end. 1, 2, 3. So this shot's okay. You have a little bit of depth here with the railing going back and leading your eye, but the sky is just, it's overexposed. There's nothing there. There's no color, no depth. That is an ugly sky. Not pretty. Let's go towards the very end. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty.
Those answers we carry inside.